Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World Unity. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Welcome back. Thank you so much for all the support on the first episode. I moved. I picked up our stuff and I moved. We're actually, the starting area is kind of over there when they first load you in. But I kind of like this little valley right here. This is a nice little spot. It's got a lot of rocks and stuff through it, so I thought this would be a good spot to kind of set up. In the comments, it was mentioned that you'd love to see something built and see how the building works and play around with it, so I'm all about that. That's exactly what I'm thinking about doing. And it was mentioned some kind of a cabin near a mine shaft or included in a mine shaft. So I thought, you know what? Okay, the best way to do this is we'll come over here to a new location since the first episode, of course, and we'll get started on something real that we're going to try to make look as nice as possible. The thing I didn't like over there is we'd already messed with the grass, and I don't know that I can actually put grass back yet. I don't know if that's a thing. So I'm going to dig back a little bit into this wall and get us set up with our stuff that we're going to need for building. And then we'll see about getting it was an idea for a stone house and with a wood roof. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. We could do something like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the mine down, and we're going to start going down a little more of an angle here. Because we don't have a whole lot of headroom here with this hillside. So if I start right away going down, I think that's going to be helpful to keep us from breaking through the top here. We don't want to do that. So what we could do is, like when I put out the should we video, we'll do kind of a staircase going down into here. Oh, I just love the way this breaks the rock now. It's just so nice, And then we've got the hammer too. I don't even know if we need stairs. We could really just skip the whole stair thing altogether. But we'll do something down into here because we've got the hammer too. Don't forget the hammer is very handy. Let's go to our inventory. Let's get the hammer put down here on 4. Don't forget, this guy is this is your leveler, You can pound on stone and it shapes it really nicely. It's just a beautiful thing. There's a certain amount of times you could do that, but I mean, we could take it round this out real nice like that and make it look really good. We got a little bit of a lip right here, so if we do put a block down here, that should give us a little extra space, and we might be able to meet up with this grass. If we pop out, have this nice little grassy edge right here, although that would probably be pretty worn down if this is our mine and we keep walking back and forth through here. So we could do this all the way down and constantly manipulate the rock like that. So I think what I'm going to do is probably do a little bit of this. We might go a little bit wider than this coming down here, just for the sole fact that we want to make sure we have, a 2 to 3 wide staircase to go down as we're traveling. I should probably get some stuff set up outside too, nearby this, so we can at least make some sconces. You can't really make wood ones yet. It's just the iron ones, so you have to have the ingots with you. I think maybe what we could do is put up a little shop kind of right here. Well, why so far away, radio? Because the ground's just not level, and I don't want to take the rake to it and level it. I just want to have kind of a spot where it's going to sit just right. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and take care of this stuff right now. We'll put all this down, and then we're going to know where we are and what's going on. Sleeping does work, which was pretty cool. We'll start with these guys right here. We'll get them all set down, and we're not going to worry too much about how they look. We're just going to get them ready for us to put stuff in and use them. Okay, this guy here, we're going to put him right above the entrance that we're doing. You can't take damage right now either, so no big deal. We'll turn that. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay, apparently I must have been standing too close to the fire. That was a stupid thing to do. Could have been killed. The smelter. Smelter. Oh, there we go. Perfect, just like that. Oh, nope. Sorry. Nope. There we go. Now we'll take the shelter. Our little tiny green hut. I'm just looking for I could easily move it around and make it do it, but I'm just looking for a place to drop that sucker. Okay, that should set our spawn too, I believe. F? No, not E. If I hold F, it gives me some options on... Oh, there we go. It's sleep. I don't know why I would want to right now. But I believe I'll hit F again. Or escape. There we go. Escape. There. I get out of there. But yeah, you can sleep the night away, which is pretty cool. We have a little bit of iron left to cook. Oh, God. You know what? I bet I lost all that fuel that was in here, too. Yeah, I did. Oh, I heard a bird. We don't need this. I don't need... Well, you know what? Let's keep the stone on us and the boards. You go there. The canopies can go in here for now. I just wanted to see what they look like. We'll keep that on us. We need to put this down. We'll keep the wood on us. We'll keep our axe over here. We'll put the hammer on 3. Now I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And then, oh, we needed to put the old fuel into the fire as well. Just right-clicking to put that in. Have the lumber in your hand. I don't know exactly how many it takes to do this. I just spam it. There we go. And wham. That's underway. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing, and we were digging a hole. Now we've got our stuff set up. Let's go ahead and take this out, and that out. Bring the soul ceiling up a little bit. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to work on getting the anvil made. So, yeah, we got to listen for that gurgle. Yeah, this is good. We're doing all right. It takes me a while because I nitpick this stuff in order to get it to work right. So, I could really use some blocks in my inventory, I think. I don't know that we need stairs, guys. I think we could really make this look pretty cool with some slope, just a sloping action. Maybe put some wood beamage in here to give it a more sturdy look to it. But I think we could probably get away with just the hammer. I like the particle effects as you hit the stone. You guys hearing it and seeing it? Do you hear that now? The echo? I'm going to smash this all a little bit if I can. Looks like we've worn out our welcome here. It's shaped nicely though now. Let's go ahead and give that a little bit of a whack. Do that there too. There we go. You can work yourself out a pretty nice looking tunnel with that, you know? You can smooth things out and make it look it looks like a wormhole now. It's getting kind of wormy. There we go. That's nice and grand though coming in here. That feels good to me. I like the size of that. I do. Maybe, okay, so I can't get up this way. We can't add stone back into the game yet either. So here, maybe I'll chisel this away more, and I will do some stairs right there. Let's get some, let's go look at our stone block choices. I've got a little bit of stone on me, don't I? I do. Okay, so let's do that. What else was I looking at? We needed to put another workbench down. I know. Scatterbrain. We'll just do this one right there. Let's go to build. What kind of stone are we looking for here? I'm thinking for the walkway. Maybe I should use wood instead. Wooden stairs going down? No, we're gonna use stone. That's a cobble. That's going to look a little too... I don't know about that. Maybe for a wall, but I don't know about the floor on that one. This one's pretty good. This is kind of a dirty, sandy color, as is that one there. So I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me back out of there and go back into that again. Well, hold on. Let's I don't know if you guys sound like a rounded block. How we got to this location here. These are all your shapes now that you could choose from. And there are quite a few, and they look really nice. So far, I've been pretty standard block, but you got that rounded block down at the bottom there. I do like that one. I wonder what this one looks like from above. This would make it maybe look like we chiseled a little bit into the ground while we were doing this. Let's do... You can just hold down left click and choose how many you want. Let's do 100. Well, we'll do 75. We'll do 75 of those. That's a little over a stack. Is this good? This is all. That should be almost ready. And let's start with those. And then, do we have any wood on us? I think I've got a little bit of wood on me. I want some kind of a beam that's going to go inside. That's going to look pretty weathered, pretty worn out, old. You know, for the beamage to kind of make it look like we're holding up the walls. I love building staircases and hallways. They're just a ton of fun. This has got kind of an older look to it, doesn't it? It does a little bit. Let's go ahead and make those. It's a very light colored wood. Maybe I should go with something a little bit darker. A little bit darker than that. Up and down grains. You get your left and right grains. You got to be careful about that. This is kind of a patinaed wood. That's interesting looking right there. You could probably mix this with something else and get some mossy looking areas in your wood, I would think. I'll go with this one here. This one's a little bit darker and it looks a little beat up. Let's go ahead and make, we'll make 13 of those, and we're going to go ahead and do just the square blocks as well. Well, should we do the cylinders? Let's do cylinder poles. Yeah, let's do the cylinder poles. And we'll see what they look like. Aha! We're done. You hear that gurgle? That means it's done. Now, instead of going around here and picking this up, I believe if I go like here, F to this, take all ingots. These items are too hot to be picked up. There we go. Now I've got them all in my inventory. That's pretty handy instead of having to go. I didn't mind going around and picking them all up, but that's the basic furnace right there. It changes. Whoa, here's the hole. Okay, so we've got some blocks in our inventory. Number 5. Let's take a look at this guy right here. You need the sledgehammer, by the way, if you're going to be building with the blocks now. You got to have the sledgehammer so you can pick them up. Oh, there you go. You've always had to have the sledgehammer in order to pick them up. I'm just saying you do need it now as well. And then F to pick them up. So that's what it looks like. That's nice, huh? I like that one. Oh, I do like that one very much. Hit enter, and that's going to give you your snap grid. If you hit enter, so now you've got several different points where you could snap to this block. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. If I point to the bottom now, it's going to go down there. It's going to go to the side. Looks like we got a little bit of leeway too. Don't forget you got your G for grid, and then you use your plus and minus key. You can shrink that grid down and make it smaller, or you can make it bigger. Hopefully you guys can see those lines on there. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and pick this up. And another thing is we can now make these blocks as big as we want, which is kind of weird. Let's turn that grid off. If I hold down right shift and I use my arrow keys, I could stretch that block out. I don't know if you could see that. We'll pull it up here. I could stretch that block out in several different directions for quite a distance. That's a big block now. You see that? That's a huge block right now. That's it's unbelievable. Now if I hit control, that's going to hold that block in place, and I can shift it around like so. Push it down in there, pull it back up with page up, page down. All that stuff is here. Control. What is our grid on anyways? See, it's pretty good right there. What do I do? Is it backspace to... No, backspace doesn't take that away. I'm wondering how I can make this go small again. I don't know how to do that. Is it F1 that gives you the help? Collisions on, surface edit off. Over on the left-hand side there, grid inactive, modular snapping on, texture scale 1. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. F1 to get your help screen up. Okay, there it is. Shift backspace. So I didn't realize that. I finally found that. Shift and backspace will take a block and put it back to its original size. Shift and backspace. I'm going to go ahead and keep it this size. And can I get this guy to turn a little bit for me? There we go. Just like that. Kind of straighten him out a little bit with the arrow keys. And I think if I go right about here, this will be where my stairs start. Enter. Okay, that one sat really nice and tight to the other one. This one did not do that. And if I click it on there and left click and drag, I could pull multiples. So here, it's on enter, I left click and drag. I could pull that guy all the way across here. Get him to line up. I'm going to go just... Oh, I forgot to right click after I did that. We'll make it stop right about there. Now that's interesting. They're not lining up exactly next to each other like they should be. They're bouncing around a little bit. Or they're supposed to have a little space in them. Let me try that again. Again, I wish I could just hold F and pick it up instead of having to click F over and over and over again. Oh. There we go. Right about there. Let's do that. Can I get you to move one more over? Looks to me like it's supposed to be spaced. Yeah, looks to me like these are supposed to be spaced. But there it doesn't do it on that one. Now it did there. So you almost have to watch for it really there. Make sure it's sitting on the outside of the blue dots there. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, that's going to make it interesting building. But I can see where they are supposed to do that. You can see it hop back just a little bit. If you pull just back a little ways from it. Maybe from this side would be better. There we go. I think I like having that little bit of space in there. Let's try to get this one in first. There we go. I'm sure if I clicked and dragged, I would get the same effect, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this route. That's going to be tough to see. Maybe I should just bring this down a little bit. Alright, I'm going to try something different. I don't like how this is working out. There we go. Not too much light, huh? It's not the best, but it's something. I guess what we could do is we can go sleep the night away. Let's do that instead. Just an idea to see what it would look like in there. That's okay. We go right over here, hit F. We can sleep the night away. Pops us up in the morning just like that. Bam. I mean, that's fast. That is fast. All right, we tried out a couple. We tried a block out. And I'm thinking maybe we don't go with the block. Trying to make this look as nice as I can, especially here at the entryway. I'm wondering if I'm far enough down now that I'm not in worry of poking through the surface here. I feel like I might be. So, maybe what I do right now is I kind of do something straight in. We'll keep it a little low to our head. I'm just looking for some more room right away, guys, so we've got a place to, you know... That's the fun part, though, right? We're kind of working on this together. Okay, yeah, let me take a little break in the video here. Let me chisel out an area, and I'll bring you back and show you where we're at. But yeah, I'm going to just do a little chopping here and see if I can't get us a nice little space to just kind of, when we come down here, we have our forges and stuff in here. Welcome back. I moved us again. We're inside the hole now. We're in the hole. We moved inside. We got a little bit of a room down there. I'm actually smelting up a little more of that iron outside so I don't waste the fuel. Once I pick that furnace up, you don't get the fuel back. It doesn't hold on to that. It doesn't retain it. So I'm just chopping down some trees right now, hoping that that's going to finish up by the time I'm done with this. And then I'll have some wood. What I noticed about this, and it's pretty cool, is that this specifically says it's a piece of log hickory. So I'm wondering if eventually maybe it's going to be specific woods for specific things that you want to make. Are there going to be, you know, a bunch of different versions of the wood blocks? A hickory version? I don't know that that's going to be the case. Currently, I believe it was just any wood you could use for anything. It just depended on how long it took for the tree to grow, right? I think the birch were easiest to grow. They were the fastest to grow, and you always got something like 5 logs out of them. Now, I just broke that. I've been leaving the saplings in the ground because I have so many right now in my inventory. I'm kind of curious to see if they despawn. I mean, I pick up 1 or 2 just about every tree I do this to, so... The physics is really cool of how the trees grow. And then you got the leaves scattering around here, too. How long does that last for? They're fading away pretty quick, but that's pretty neat. Those of you wondering, there is a chainsaw later on, at least there was in the game, that you could get a hold of and then just chop down trees like crazy. Okay, that's not gurgling yet, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'm wondering if I can hear that from inside here. So I've decided to leave this as is, just like this right here. But when we get to this point right here, it kind of drops a little bit, like a block. So I'm kind of curious to see if I can do something with a little staircase down here. I got a whole bunch of hickory. What is this? Hickory? Oh, those are the cylinders I made. Right. Okay, so we've got plenty of hickory, 151 hickory, so we can make more logs if we need to. Again, we don't have to do this. I'm just trying to experience the game right now. Maybe I should start with the blocks first. Number 4. Let's try the blocks first. We're going to use the arrow key to turn them a little bit, and I think that looks pretty good going up that hill right there. If I hit Control and arrow and page down, that's going to sink that block into the ground real nice for me right there. I'm thinking about doing just a small stair off of here, just a small step. So if I do that right there and drag that across, you like that right there, huh? Okay. Control off and then enter. Enter. Again, we're looking for it to not quite snap directly to it. It's got it. There it goes. Hold down left click, drag. I could do that right there. Okay, now if I take number 3, do I have my... No, I've got trees on number 3. Sledgehammer. There we go. I beat that down like that a little bit. Now, I bet I could get some stairs like that and put those in. Oh, you do hear the smelter from a long ways away. Did you guys? I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know if it's up loud enough. It definitely sounds like liquid magma. Yeah, they're done. Look at that. Awesome. So we haven't made the anvil yet. I think I'm holding off on it today, too. I wanted to do a little bit of building with you guys because I know that's what we're really interested in seeing. Can I pick those up now? Oh, baby. Oh, and then we still have wood in here. How much fuel? 46%, huh? Let's go ahead and get another batch of this going real quick. There we go. Now we know we can hear it in here. Easy peasy. This could be banged out and straightened out, but I thought a little drop down here would be kind of cool. So we need the workbench. It's a little dark in here. I apologize. which of those stones was that? I think we can we favorite these things yet? It was this guy right here, 236. Let's make up 10 of those staircases. We'll use this stair right here. Oh, you know what? I bet I can make just one. Stretch it across. Let's see what happens if I do that. Craft. Is that going to work like that? Let's see. If that's the case, I mean, you're not going to need many materials. You could really make this stuff stretch out. Big time. I want you right there. I wonder how wide I get the shift. Right arrow key. Look at this. I could make a huge staircase out of that thing. Put it right to there. Enters on. No, modular snapping is disabled. I mean, look at that. That's massive, but we don't need that. Shift backspace to put it back the way it was. Let's figure our staircase is going to start here. Enter. There we go. I'm going to hold down right shift, and I'm going to arrow key that. I guess what three blocks would be. I want you over here is where I want you. I see. So if I hit control, enter, modular snapping, come on now, control off. See, it's only aiming at the one block. And then you've got that choice too, the angled stuff that you can do. No, you should snap to that. I don't know why you're not snapping. There we go. Is that what I was looking at, those three right there? These blocks in the far left don't look right. I think so. Now, does that alter? It keeps the. Is it stretching the texture? I don't think it really does. This did not work out right over here. Let's take. Oh, we're losing blocks under the world there, huh? That thing is kind of still happening. If they're too low, you don't grab it fast enough, you lose it. I'm gonna have to take that one out too, which I may lose or may not lose. I got it. Come on now. Oh, I saw you. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, so now let's go to our cylinders. Maybe we shouldn't have used cylinders. Maybe we should have used the round, the square ones. Oops. Oops. I dropped my cylinder. Okay, that's sitting there. So shift. No. Hold on. Hold down left click, and again go straight up with the column. There we go. We're coming through here. All right, they're very nice, very nice. Now, what if we take the blocks and we add a few more of these guys in here? Control is on. There we go. Now, how do these guys stack up this way? They also space a little bit. I kind of like that. I do. I gotta say. I'm trying to make it so you can't walk through. You got to go through the doorway. What I'm trying to do. There we go. There we go. That's looking nice. And then we'll do some more poles elsewhere. I wonder if I should have these guys gone from here. Just have the pole visible from there. I think that might be a better idea. Put those in, and then we're going to put these guys in here. I'm kind of curious to see if we can get these stairs kind of ironed out a little bit so they look nicer. I think that might show through the wood though, huh? Yeah, it's going to come through the wood, so I think we're okay with the stairs. Now that I think about it, we'll just leave that alone. I guess I don't need to use the workbench even to work this stuff. So, number 4. We've got enter on. Let's hit control. Let's page down. Now, am I at the same level as the stair or just below it? Just below it, it looks like. If I do that, where am I at with the stair then? Let's put one in and see. Looks pretty even to me right there, doesn't it? We'll take that. No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. And then let's go back to this. Control, page down. I think it was like 3 or 4 times. There we go. If I do that, I can actually take and spread this out quite a ways. We can get a whole bunch of room done all at once. We'll start with that there. Go that way. This is interesting how it keeps my original control block actually highlighted differently from the other blocks around it. I think that's kind of interesting as well. Take control off and that's gone then. So now I'm free to come in here and do a little clicky click stuff. There we go. I can do a whole chunk of floor like that. Another chunk of floor. Just left click and drag. Oh, that's not pointing the right way. Oh, I should do this side here too. If you point the side, it works just fine. That's actually looking pretty nice. Going to move this again, but this time over here, and I think it could probably stay there. We'll move you back again too. And we'll put you... I kept this area kind of small. This is just going to be kind of the mine workshop. We're not going to need too much space here. Now if I take... We built this once already. This is kind of based off of what I showed you guys when I first jumped back into Rising World here. I think if I have one... I'd like to have a couple of these guys, actually. So we might have to do a little more digging on that. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and put him up here. I think he'll look kind of cool sitting right there. And we got the chest. So we need some more of those blocks. I'm going to go to the bench just because it feels good to do it. And... grab a bunch of those. I suppose I could have used just one block to cover the whole floor, but I think that's just, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. Now the other thing we do is hit grid, and you can see how that jumps it around. That helps you center things sometimes. It really does. And then if you hit the minus key, you get a smaller grid. So depending on what it is you're trying to place, the grid size is going to be helpful. It's really hard to see it in here. You can kind of see it on the wall over here a little bit. But you can see how it helps to kind of drag this around. You can get things pretty placed pretty nicely in here. So we're actually going to have a problem here getting to this. We'll have to make this place a little bit bigger. I'm enjoying being back in here though again, that's for sure. So now we have a ramp going up and out of here into the mine where we can grab our stone. Let's take a sleep real quick. And looks like we hit it just at the right time, huh? Not that's going to help us since we are downstairs in a cave hole. I think that's good though. We've got ourselves a little more set up here. Now, maybe we get some more of these logs going here. I've got 8 cylinder logs left, huh? And it was the number 107 that we used. Half hollow cylinder. That's interesting. A hollow cylinder. It all takes the same amount. There's a pillar with a groove in it right there. That's kind of cool. These hollow cylinders, these corners and stuff too, those are going to be nice as well. We'll be able to get creative and maybe put some piping in and stuff like that in places. Maybe an industrial type building or something. Number 4. Okay, so let's see. Where else are we going to want one of these? We should first of all try to match this up as best we can. I think I only went a couple over what we started out with. I think that's going to be good right there. So we should probably have another pole, say, just a little distance up the hill here. If we hit Control, page down, we put that guy into the ground there, and then we could just left click and hold and stretch him up into the ceiling. There we go. And Control is on, so I should be able to left key this. What? That doesn't seem to be going straight across. I'm just going to hit Control and take it off and do this on my own. Let's put our back to this guy. Hit Control, page down. Put you in there. Left click you right into the ceiling, sucker. Take it. We're going to do another one, say here. We'll get close to the wall. Control, page down. Just until we go into the stone. Sorry if some of this is hard to see. I know it's a little dark down here. It seems to get a little bit narrower up here, doesn't it? See if I can push this back just a little bit more. I think like that right there would be good. Number 4. Control. He's still there. He's still there waiting for me. I'm going to do my back against this pole. Doesn't really matter. They don't have to be lined up perfectly because this is a mine shaft. So they could be off a little bit. It also adds to the interest as you go down the hole to have things kind of turn a little bit on you, right? Boom, like so. That didn't work out too good, but that's okay. We'll hit Control, and we can actually throw you right up on top of that. And then probably the last one is going to be right up here at the entranceway. Again, Control, page down. It's going to move that around and keep it there. No matter where I go or what I do, that's not going to change. And I'll go up to here with that. And then we're going to... I wonder if I take a block. Not these guys. I'd kind of like to get straight across from that, but I don't know if I'm going to have much luck with that. I mean, I guess I could, right? Control and then just arrow key it over. Do you think that's wide enough for maybe a door or something there? We were talking about building something over the top of this hole, so we would go down and come into it. So I think I'm a little premature on all of this stuff right here. Whoa, no. We just want the one. Just the one. There we go. Times 6. All right, beautiful. That's perfect. Just like that. Control. There we go. I think that feels kind of good. I'm going to fix that up a little bit right there. We got our poles right there. Oh. I think I'm okay up there. There's just a groove in the ceiling there. What do we got for lumber in our inventory? Let's see if we can get the forge going again so it looks nice in here. Nice and bright. Again, you want to leave this open. Beautiful. And then I think if I go E, I can go to General, right? Make some more lumber. Oh, I do have to use a workbench to make lumber. It says it there. I just didn't believe it. I thought that was a bunch of baloney. I didn't think... What? Wait a minute. I don't have enough logs, huh? guess I don't. I've run out. I've got plenty of wood on me now, though. Lumber, that is. Next episode, I think what we'll do is we'll work on getting a foundation set up and ready to go. Figure out how big of a place we want. I think I'll keep it relatively modest so we get through the stuff and see what there is to see. Where is my... There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. What's it take for another one of those forges? We don't have an anvil either. Workbenches, anvil. 16 iron ingot. We could do that. That would actually be a good thing to have. Okay, we're going to craft another one of those, and I'm going to go ahead and craft that guy as well. We don't have one, and we should have one. Number 4. We're going to put you... turn the grid off. I wonder if that's what was screwing me up earlier. We'll put this guy right here for now, until this room's dug out a little bit more, and we can add him later too. This way we can still get through here too to add, you know, lumber to this. Let's get this one filled up and working as well. Alright, beautiful. Then I think we took it off of here, and we did. There we go. 2 forges going. That's better. That's much, much better. We got a bit of an entryway into our cave system here. For our mine. We could do all kinds of things. Some wood slats in here to hold this up and make it look a little more, you know, rustic and stuff. And then this will be the mine area. So let's take a look above us and look at what we've got going on up here for land. So we've got this nice little area right here. If we take the rake, which we're going to lose our grass if we use the rake, and I don't really like that idea of losing the grass, but we could build a little something right here, or you know what, even better yet, maybe this little area right here would be nice to build something. With our mine entrance right over here, we'll just be able to pop right in. That beam might have to go back a little bit further right there. But we do maybe a pathway. We could do kind of a practice doing some pathway work here, and then put our house in this area right here, overlooking this valley and that mountain right there. And then I guess we've got some mountain area over here too. But that gives us a nice little view. So tell me what you think about that. I think that would be kind of cool. And have the mine kind of its own thing, and then we've got 2 different little projects we can work on while we're revisiting Rising World in the Unity version, which again, if you want to play it, you've got to go off your Steam page for Rising World, hit play there, and then it takes you to where you can play the new release, the new test release of the game. This is fantastic though. I wonder, do we have what we need to make a... We've had the anvil now, right? Did I put the anvil down? I didn't put it down. Number 5. We're going to set you right here for now. There we go. And if I come over here, I can now go to furnishings, and I believe, is that where the there it is, wall torch. 4 iron plates and 1 torch, huh? What's the torch cost? 2 sticks? Okay, what's the wall torch? 4 iron plates. Do I have iron on me? I do. I got 12 of them on me. So let's go in here and do the... Did I hit the right one? There we go. General. Iron plate. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Back to furnishings. Oh, I need the workbench. I need the workbench for those. Okay. Some of it's working, you know. Oh, I needed 2 sticks. General. Sticks. Back to furnishings. We'll get a torch. And then we'll get that. And then I think what we should be able to do is hang these guys up on the way down here, so we have light on our path as we come down. Yeah, that's cool. go. There we go. That's nice, huh? That's sexy. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Okay, sweet. This one here, I told you, looks like it needs to be moved a little bit. We could put this one right here. The bonfire will probably move. We could put one of these guys right here at the entryway and light that up like so. That's a nice model. Look at that model right there. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. Now we have light all the way down into our area. This campfire, I'll probably take it out. We'll add another one of these guys in here somewhere. But there we go. That's going to have to wrap up today's episode. I am fresh out of time, but I hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you so much for the support on a game that is not even really available right now. It's in a test version, and I feel like it's been a really good time coming in here and testing the things and seeing if we like what we see. And so far, I do. It's been a really good time. So again, yeah, thank you for your support. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would appreciate it very much if you hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.